It's Australia versus India. Day 4. Looking quite well. But Rohit Sharma is now joining us.
It's finally got rid of Pat Cummins. I thought they let Pat Cummins get away and too much offside. You've got to get the ball. Sanjay, I've got to say, Sonny, I think Nathan Lyon, I've mentioned already that's a 41, Boland 10. I can't tell you already there's a at this business of games, so they need more runs. Anyway, sprinted in, had all sense of the art yesterday, bowling a good full length, nipping that.
And you'll see
it's gone in that gap again. And I've been saying it a lot for 53 slips orthodox. They have 2.
More importantly, 4 more runs from Graham Gooch at Lord's 7. The captain had this thing about 3 no balls, Bumrah. You were talking about the divots in no cracks is another.
Push back by where the balls have pitched. Is that grass grows, and then, so looking at it first thing in the morning is very. Although there's a point at which I suppose operation only, the longer Australia bat attainable.
Also the fact that we think, and having seen that.
Yeah, it is. Don't rule out batting on it to victory. Persons with high scores in the past will not got more than 418 to.
Be incumbent on us to times. They've got some champion players. It's a big score, and that new ball, you can see the second new ball still creating a few issues. Pretty advantageous position on day. What India have done in recent times this final day, and that is the reason I've.
End of the conversation. Even middle stump out of the ground. A man to admire, respect. Jasprit Bumrah, 5.
About it, he knows what to do when. The ball was 133 kilometers, was bowled to the ground. To look at him, even though he's played only.
So, exhilarating cricket. So furious to get out in the first out. Not bounced out, actually short pitch against the new ball. You've got to accept you're going to be good to find one of those innings.
Sharma's batting position as well. There's some form or a conducive environment. And now will it be traditional? Yashasvi about played that quite well in the first
thing with the ball there. He wants it together. Maybe the shiny Jaiswal. That was one of the reasons that Australia batted on. Confirmation of that. We saw him having some tricks.
On these big fast bowlers.
Good message. Go for it, India. So, I should think 2/3 full capacity is just over 90,000. Great, that's a perfect length from which to start.
Straight down the pitch. Yeah, very early, and then looking to around the full. This is going to be a fascinating.
The skill of bowling fast, accurate, to be able to bowl at that pace.
Facing it. There's no. It's more a nightmare than a
king than D.H. Lawrence, maybe. Yeah, now.
Right now, this 80% of them.
Well played, body. 1 for 3, 4. Really? Is just to play straight and to get it too square on the leg side. On this,
his best, hasn't he, Sanjay? Through mid wicket. When you go to mid wall,
every single run, decibel level inside the Melbourne Cricket Ground.
The rationale to that as well, because with these young players coming in, special from India, obviously, where his Test career is head bit of a.
The cauldron, it's not
fans in the world, then it's in the background.
Astonishing. Carry again. Incredible that it's 2 for no wicket. Yashasvi right in there, stuck in behind the.
This is the one player today because they feel those.
true that. You're right. Just there's been more Rishabh Pant than anyone.
Oh, I think they'll review this. Even when it comes to appealing, he survives.
Left it because he...
Part of the ball lands on the pitch. And another...
Series. But Bumrah, Cummins, fast swing.
2 for no wicket. I'd say that I think
of the extra energy that the he's a good ball.
The only thing is whether he could after, of course, was a consideration actually. There was talk of him strike a cricket ball. Brilliant. Huh?
Back foot defence. Now he's a front. The ball in the middle of the bat. You gain that.
Ball is in there a bit and get the feel of the pitch, and just like a human being involved.
There was some the tooth trusted his defence, and by Rohit Sharma
got South Africa over the line. Sri Lanka.
That's the line that has trouble. Finishes on middle and off.
Before he's leaving that there was a looking straight down the overs. If they can get through this,
it's a ball. It's remarkable. It's such a late spot. He's watching the ball. He's playing down the slips. Is incredibly against a bowler of serious pace.
And that's the danger. That's the danger. 170 kilometres an hour, not.
He's done the tries something, the magic ball, he cashes in.
Magnificent batting.
Now that was get off the mark. There he is. Gets off the mark is a pitch where you can ham it.
Who's ever played the game of cricket?
While now Yashasvi Jaiswal, and it has no bearing sometimes on issues as well when he's got a double the way Jaiswal has started.
And it has to, because when he was out there, it felt like a miracle. He did not look well. He's seeing the ball well.
That's 8 for no wicket. And Stark on this lovely shake.
Exactly the same kind of scenario. Larson Stark has a greater view of. Yeah.
But this is in the field yesterday at different times. They've qualified for the World Test Championship.
Yeah, good point. You know, it may not be modern audiences. This format is about the Test match, and you know what's happening in a Test. It registers a little.
Face the new ball in Test cricket anyway, so Rohit deserves that.
And the pitch is looking real this morning.
Night's play where there had been no double, can put on 50 or 60. About people talk emotion, and we had time, a lot of time in short form game. You go about that innings, and you see that in Test cricket. So many amazing human stories.
Good batting, good Test match. Excellent reception for Scotland. He's going to be.
The reason I was saying this, every now and then one might eliminate. Iron and Bowen last night, and that's why we're in this.
Not enough.
It's like concrete. We've both been out. Two sides, Sanjay. You're absolutely right. That the tribe who you're barracking for.
Possible run chase from India. Good lead from Rohit Sharma.
Morning sunshine here, day 5, MC. And a reminder that
a long way to losing it by being too.
And that's gone fine enough to the score.
Every boundary is good. This is... Come on, Indian players.
Incredible. There's not a single... The lunch interval. Then it was 4. That glorious finish. Topping with the likes of Jaiswal or Rowe.
They've done it before. 2 balls, but I'm seeing positive.
Patiently.
Drive, definitely, and then it swings late. I saw you a look.
That blueprint, let's not forget, a man.
I want to see Mitch Stark the last 6 months or so. Cross his front foot. If you would. Bowler might have to adjust. Come back as his bat comes invulnerable to bowled.
Interestingly, we're into the...
Cummins are 2 that like to slap it back. Yeah, I agree. I think the Australians would have hoped to have had...
some uneven bounce.
I know you spoke about the technical aspect. More solid in defence. He's getting into better position. Today he looks better. It doesn't...
At the moment, Australia.
At this stage, he probably just wants half that, and he might be well.
A lovely shot. Full face of the bat.
And that further was spot on. He was into that very good movement into the ball. Full face of the bat.
Yeah, it's good. With the one that was Rohit Sharma, usually very good at...
Because he's watching the ball.
Coming into this innings.
Later in games here, hasn't he? 5 and 5.
With every nice memories of the Gabba.
The Indian batting order's deep from 8. Do bat all the way down. Good over from Cummins.
The angle across. Be interesting to see how he's got to think about his own bowling, how he actually having a longer stint is probably for crucial moments of the game.
Well, Nathan's got to bowl a lot of overs from one end, and that'll allow perhaps chucking Travis Head every now and then for an over.
Best for Pat Cummins and his captaincy as well.
In the series, whether that's an injury.
In all sorts of dismissals this time.
But underneath, I'm sure he's swimming. To lose. Love to go to...
Well, the series, there's a World Test Championship final.
Yeah. Tremendous.
And there's so much at stake for win a series here.
Because Australia still have to win in Sri Lanka.
What? Rohit, a dismal, desperate moment for him.
Got carried away because last the ball that comes in, but in fact the ball, excellent catch, Mitch Marsh, knowing that he was expecting an incoming, but he did what
In the Indian side, though, getting the ball full, offering Rohit Sharma. That's what was so good about the issue. Caught it. It was going so quickly.
and he
The line in which it was caught, so that to see the ball off the bat until the last minute carrying.
that would come in.
It's a middle and off ball. Oh, twice Australia are rampant.
Shock, and he was excellent delivery. 25 for 2 India.
A lot of good drives. Match, I would say, up there with any that I remember. You win, of course, then Australia every ball to Jaiswal 2. Yeah, the chance move there by Kohli. You just have to slip into automatic.
He controlled himself in the first innings actually.
Given Kohli is good, I wouldn't get Kohli to feel for the ball a bit. That's the length. Yep.
Taking off, this is how
Gilchrist.
Thanks, Harsh.
What it's done is this start, the inroads. They'll ideally want another.
Another long spell.
Heard a call of no off the bat, but they. Well,
Ravi, how even play out for a draw?
On the last day of the game, when you're 2 down.
position, so keeps it to the run chase 4 years ago, just getting to tee a flow on and the momentum they can pick up.
They were 3 down at tee.
Second run.
He will play normal cricket. You know,
A very healthy crowd in all a quarter full stadium. History being made here. Let the
Yep.
They just keep flocking in here. Friends who are over there on holidays.
They love their cricket.
Stars.
Yeah.
Players like Bumrah, like very.
Yeah, it needed a good take.
Yeah.
Didn't it?
It was the
Seeing if India can get out of.
it's the gratification and it's disappointment for Kohli.
Edge. He's kept up, just angled for lunch on the stroke of lunch.
Yashasvi Jaiswal, 53 balls for 14. That's how,
And he was a long way from the ball, I've seen for a very long time in Test cricket.
as you say. I mean, all the great.
Australia for so long, Pat Cummins.
Okay, we're ready to go. This will be a mighty played. That's good. That.
But actually,